Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a healthy breakfast ideas video sharing with you what I like to eat for breakfast. And I'm trying to make a lot more homemade these days. So I actually made the almond coconut yogurt from scratch. I also made some overnight oats, and this past week I've been experimenting and trying to dial in my bread making skills. After much trial and error, I've been able to get closer to a sliceable whole wheat bread for our family. So my Thrive Market box came in the mail. I was so excited. It's the inspiration for this video, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this video as well. If you don't know about Thrive Market, they are an online membership-based market with healthy items available that come right to your door. Guaranteed savings as a member. There are two different types of membership, a 1-month membership or a 12-month. You get a free gift when you sign up, and they have all of the most amazing healthy items for your home. You can find thousands of wholesome food, home, and beauty products curated just for their members on the website. Keto, paleo, gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO. It just makes everything really easy, hassle-free, comes right to your door, and especially during quarantine, that just makes life so much easier. So today for this week, I'm actually going to be making some almond milk from home using my almond cow machine. I usually do cashew or oat, but today I'm making almond yogurt. From my experience so far making yogurt, almond makes the best yogurt, either almond or cashew, so you can go for either or, and I will put the recipe below in my description box. You are going to need the culture starter, and so I found that on Thrive. One portion of almond milk is set aside and you add pectin to it. You can blend it in a blender. The other portion is going to be slowly warmed up to 140 degrees, and you add a little bit of calcium water. Then you mix those two together and raise the temperature to 140 degrees again, and you want to make sure to stir so that there are no lumps. For vegan yogurt, you're definitely going to need a thickening agent like pectin and calcium water because it will have that yogurt-like texture. And so then I'm going to allow that to cool down to 110 degrees, and then I can add my yogurt culture, which the culture is what gives it that tangy taste and also the good bacteria that we love so much in our yogurt. I added just a splash of canned coconut milk, and then once it's cooled down to 110 degrees, I can add my starter culture, which comes in these little packets. There's several of them, so hypothetically, you can make a lot of homemade yogurt, which is really nice. It ends up saving you money in the long run, and it's just nice to know that your yogurt is made with as few ingredients as possible. This yogurt culture also had amazing reviews. So what I can do here is my mixture at 110 degrees can now be either put in a crock pot that can stay at 110 degrees, or it can be put in a yogurt maker. My mom has a yogurt maker that she shared with me, so I'm making a very large batch, and basically you put your liquid in there, you're gonna let that culture for 6 to 8 hours. So that's what's gonna give it that tangy flavor and allow your culture to grow. After 6 to 8 hours, you're gonna let it set to room temperature and then put it in the refrigerator overnight so it has a chance to thicken. In the morning, once the yogurt has set, I'm going to transfer it over to a mason jar. I can keep that in the refrigerator. It might take a little bit of getting used to find the texture that you like for your yogurt, but this one actually turned out just perfect. And I was trying to mimic the almond coconut yogurt that I like to get at the health food store, and it's perfect to know that I was able to make it from home with minimal ingredients. And the way that I like to enjoy my yogurt is by adding a little bit of turmeric, which I ended up buying a big bag of turmeric that came in my Thrive Market box as well. Right now is a tricky time to make it to any small spice shops, so it's nice to have places like Thrive that can deliver these healthy ingredients directly to your home. I have been studying Ayurveda in my herbal studies. Turmeric is a warming spice that promotes blood flow and stimulates digestion. Hemp hearts have a lot of essential fatty acids and also a lot of protein, so I like to add that to my morning gruel. I was out of chia seeds, so very excited that that also came in my Thrive box, the organic mama chia seeds that I like to use in my morning gruel, but I also like to make chia pudding, chia juice. There's so many great recipes when it comes to chia seeds. So you can either make this before bed or in the morning and allow those chia seeds to plump out a little bit. I love the flavor of turmeric plus the many benefits. It's very earthy. I added a tiny bit of sugar to this, but this really tastes exactly like the almond yogurt that I get from the store and the different ingredients that I like to add to it for health benefits. On any given morning, I go based on what I feel my body wants to drink. So some mornings it's just water. Some mornings I like to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. You can also buy organic teas on Thrive Market. So I'm having an organic jasmine green tea, which I love so much. So that's one breakfast idea that I like to enjoy, and you could change it up based on your preferences. I also really like Mesa Sunrise cereal with a little bit of nut milk or oat milk. So I'll usually make just enough oat milk for the week to enjoy with cereal if I want a quick breakfast. This morning I'm having some fresh carrot juice with my breakfast as well. I also like to do overnight oats. We are getting low on oats right now. I did order some muesli from my Thrive Market box, and so that's what I'm going to use to make my overnight oats. I'm also adding some hemp hearts, some flax seeds, and some chia seeds as well, and sort of layering it in a mason jar. Then I'm going to cover that completely with some homemade coconut milk. Just make sure everything's covered with the coconut milk and leave a little bit of space because it will expand a little bit. And then in the morning you have a cold overnight oats cereal, or you can do that warm as well. But this is nice for just a quick on-the-go breakfast. On most mornings, we do enjoy a nice hot cup of coffee in our pour over. Our coffee making habits have definitely changed. So we do buy ground coffee and we were running low. So I ordered this organic coffee from Thrive. This is a pumpkin spice flavor. It's grown regeneratively, ethically, and sustainably, which I love on the back of the package. I was reading in the morning all of the details about this beautiful coffee. I would love to try roasting beans in the future, but we're not quite there yet. So this was perfect, very flavorful, and so we often enjoy a really good cup of coffee, and it's a wonderful ritual in the morning. I just love watching the coffee grounds and doing the whole pour over process. Another thing that I've been really trying to dial in is my bread making skills. I watched a mini class. It was free from Homesteading Family, and it's been trial and error, but I think I'm finally getting closer to a good recipe that hopefully I will share soon. It's less about the recipe, honestly, and more about the skill of making dough and understanding what the dough needs to feel and look like. So this is a whole wheat bread that I made for the week, and I'm actually gonna make egg in a hole with eggs from our chickens. And my kids really like egg in a hole, and I really enjoy on occasion eating egg in a hole as well. It's not something I have every morning, but I definitely enjoy it. And on this day, I actually made some fresh celery juice to go with my egg in a hole. So it was just a perfectly balanced breakfast, at least for me. And I often like to juice celery juice, so I will either have hot tea, coffee, or celery juice, or even sometimes carrot juice, or whatever is in season and whatever we're juicing. So today I'm making some celery juice, and I'm gonna enjoy my egg in a hole. Once I've really dialed in my bread making skills, I do want to share that on my channel. I actually just made a sourdough bread today, and so I'm in the process, and I definitely want to share with you guys once I feel comfortable and ready to teach. It's taken me this long to get to a place where I'm ready to develop my bread making skills. But in the meantime, we can be more mindful and conscious about the choices we make when we buy bread, when we buy chicken eggs, and we can still have a really healthy breakfast. So if egg in a hole isn't something you've tried before, definitely try. It's a crowd pleaser for sure. I hope you enjoyed this video of some of my favorite breakfast ideas, and maybe you'll try some of them out yourself. If you aren't familiar with Thrive Market yet, be sure to check them out using my link. You get a free gift up to a $24 value when you join. They offer free shipping when you spend $49 or more, and I feel like they're a company that really cares about what's going on in the world today. They care about the issues that we care about, all of the different diet needs, getting healthy food to your doorstep at a reasonable price point. They are forward thinking as a company when it comes to sustainability and the causes that are important in the world right now. So check them out, do a little research, let me know what you think, and I hope you try one of these recipes and enjoy. Have a great day. Bye.